Somebody stop this man! He's on a rampage! A chess rampage, that is. Woo! Anyways, we're gonna be conducting an analysis of a correspondence game that I have played recently. My opponent is white, and I am black. So let's see what's going on here. So first, absolutely love this move by him. Absolutely love it. I play this myself. The biggest reason why you want to play knight f3 is because for a large amount of people, just playing this, you already have them out of prep. And it's also it's a strong move. It's a flexible move. You're kind of trying to set up to see what black is going to do. And as black, I basically play the same thing every time. I try to go for a Hippo defense. So basically, I'm going to try to fianchetto both of my bishops. I'm going to bring up my pawns, try to get my knights in to try and I'm going to get the same structure basically every single time. And that kind of helps me be more or less prepared against whatever white is going to do, because I'm so used to seeing the same types of structures over and over again. So, again, going here, excellent move. He's just trying to take control of the center, make space to get his pieces out. I really love what he's doing so far. This is all pretty standard stuff. And you're going to see I'm going to be going forward with my exact plan, kind of regardless of whatever he does. See, bringing out more pieces, getting developed. He's playing perfectly. Again, playing perfectly. One thing I will say about what I'm playing, it's objectively not a very good opening. You lose quite a bit of tempo in terms of developing, and there are more efficient setups that you can get with black. But the main reason why I'm playing this is because it's one of those openings that, again, gets a lot of people out of prep, and they walk into more of my prep, which is just like an offbeat type of setup that I have going on. So anyway, let's keep going. Love this move by him, just getting pieces developed. This looks good, and in some ways it is. The biggest reason why I'm typically happy to see this is because later on I am going to be kicking this bishop away and more or less gaining tempo. And one way you want to look at this is he's most likely going to be castling at some point soon. And when he puts his bishop over here, let's say I move here, he moves back, I move here again. My pawns are taking up space on this king side where his king is most likely to be. So it's kind of like I already have an attack. He's kind of helping me attack him in a way, which is kind of subtle. And a lot of people don't really understand this. But, okay. This move right here also helps me quite a bit. He's trying to be confrontational. He's trying to make something happen. I like the idea of it, and he's not wrong in doing this. But whenever I see either this pawn push forward or this pawn push forward, I'm going to be pushing forward the opposite one in order to shut down the center. So I'm pushing forward here, and a lot of people don't really know how to behave in these types of situations. My closet door open? Yeah. You can see inside my closet, I think. Can you see that? Can you? Oh, wait, look. That's my goddamn closet. Anyways, so let's go back to over here. He's castling, as we kind of predicted. You know, looking back at this now, I wonder if it would have been better for him to castle this way. But I don't know. He castles this direction, which I think is a mistake. And now you can see I'm already going forward with my plan. pushing him back, just developing this bishop. I don't know if this is the best move by me, but it's something. It's hard to punish, question mark, maybe? Not sure. We'll have to look back with the computer turned on and see what to do here. Okay, moving his his queen up, definitely like that. He's connecting his rooks, trying to get his queen to be more active. This, what I went for, I'm immediately pushing. Of course, if he takes, the idea is to get my knight in, and I'm gonna get the bishop here. He does take. Wait, why didn't I take here? Oh, okay. So he takes, I'm attacking his bishop, and he's bringing his knight in. This knight looks kind of scary, but it is currently undefended. I mean, eventually we'll probably have a rook come and defend it. He's really not looking at anything. Like, you do have to be careful of sacrifices down this way, especially once you castle. Which I fearlessly go into this. There might have been some ideas where he can take and eventually get his queen in. But that I might also just be seeing ghosts at the moment. But okay. Another reason why I didn't take the bishop right away is because it's not going anywhere right now. So now that he moves his pawn forward, now it's my chance to take it because the bishop now has an extra square and it can't escape from my knight. So I believe for that reason, I go ahead and take the pawn, and things are starting to open up over here. His king is still pretty darn safe, not gonna lie. Like, this bishop really isn't doing much at the moment. Sometimes I play kind of like this to try and get the bishop out. I really want to get rid of this bishop, but it's easier said than done. Sometimes you can go like here and then get the bishop out this way, but this is, you're gonna lose a lot of tempo this way. But honestly, from here, I'm not the biggest fan of my position. So I'm attempting to go for a knight trade here. Don't really know too much about what this move is. I mean, actually, no, I do kind of like this by him. He's really cutting off squares from my king. He actually probably has a bit of an advantage right now, just looking at this. Except now, as I'm saying that, he is losing this pawn, which is kind of a big deal. I take it all back. So one thing that's kind of interesting, your central pawns are actually worth quite a bit more in terms of value when compared to these outside pawns. Depends quite a bit on the situation, but you can kind of think as this pawn that he has as kind of like an anchor for his entire position. So I like the idea of what he's doing, he's trying to attack, trying to cut off my king. The only problem is it does hang this very important pawn. So I believe what he goes for here is a desperado. So of course if I take the bishop, he takes my bishop. I go for this. Just have to keep in mind that my rook is under attack, but honestly, life is pretty good here. All you really have to do from this point is to try and hunker down, try not to blunder anything, and you want to trade and simplify as much as you can, just because we are up a pawn, and that one pawn, especially the central pawn, will be the deciding factor for this game from this point forward. I don't really like this move by me. I think, looking back at this, I think I wasn't too sure what to do here. I want to get rid of this queen, of course, and I was thinking about, oh, you know what? I think if I go here to try and defend this pawn to push up, I was afraid he would come in. Like, let's say, here, here. Honestly, even this isn't too bad. We'll see what the computer has to say after the game. I feel like this was a bit of a missed opportunity, but it's not a big enough concession to my position to diminish my winning chances by too much, but it is helping him more than anything if I looking at this now. This move, horrible, horrible, like really, really bad. But to be honest, I'm not really sure what else he could play. I mean, I would have liked to have seen this from him to at least put pressure on this pawn, really get his queen in here. But okay, I think he's. Oops. Oh, whoa! Spoilers! No, no. All right, let's get caught back up to where we were. All right, he goes here. I just spoiled the whole game for you. I hope you closed your eyes and you weren't watching that. All right, moves back, and I get the idea behind this. He wants to trade, but trades are bad for him. I'm not sure how well he understands that. Because I, more than anything, want to simplify. Okay, so I see his idea here. So he is trying to he's trying to get a tempo on my rook. This is kind of a convoluted idea. I'm not taking here because I want to maintain control over this file. But again, not sure how efficient this move is, but it's still not a big enough concession to make much of a difference one way or another. At least that's what I'm guessing. This, bad. It's my cat. This is bad because this just hangs a pawn. I can take, he takes back, I take again. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? That's what ends up happening. And now he is down 2 pawns. I still have to be a bit careful here because my king is very exposed. But really, with proper defensive skills, I'm also moved my king right here to get away from any type of like discovery shenanigans. So just all you have to do, get off of the same diagonal as the queen. He's taking, not a fan of any of this. He also, I really think he should have taken back with his queen here. Oh, wait, no. I'm mistaken. If you don't see it, if you take with the queen, you lose the knight. I actually, and this is just the nail in the coffin. Yeah. Of course, taking is winning, big time. And against, I mean, it's not necessarily wrong to take, but I really want to keep things more complicated because I'm in a winning position here. Moving his king forward, I would have liked to have seen, I don't know what. Definitely not here, maybe here, and then when I take, you can block again. But this helps me way too much. I'm just picking up pawns here. I win his knight, and from here, it's just a process of cleanup. One thing that you have to keep aware of is perpetual checks. So, this was on my mind and just the back of my head whenever this was going on. What he could have done is kept checking and it's my turn here. So check, I would have moved here and got my king more exposed because I can't go back because I'm going to get perpetual checked. So here, up, here, up. Eventually, there was some type of process I think I can get away. I think there are a few different ways of getting away, but you also need to be careful not to get checkmated at the same time. This queen does a good job of defending this what's it called? This file, this rank, one of the two. But allowing all of this in the first place was unnecessarily risky. And from here, he stopped putting up as much as a fight. Like he's trying to pin the bishop. I get the idea, but he does walk into checks of his own, and from here he ends up allowing a queen trade. The rest of the game is really easy. He's big time outnumbered. This is a little bit flashy, it's unnecessary, but if you take my queen, so he just resigns here. Okay, let's go back and look at my mistakes. I played with 94% accuracy here, and he played with 89. which is pretty good. But he did have one. He had a couple of big mistakes. So first, let's look at mine. So here, computer does not like taking the bishop here, and I'm not quite sure what to do instead. Let's see. Oh, okay. This is a bit. Oh. This is a bit past my understanding, to be honest. Apparently, this is still equal. Okay, so taking here, it's +6. You know what? I bet it's because of the fact that his king is actually quite safe here. This little pawn cube, it's giving almost +1. It was +7 for a sec, or +0.7. So he's actually doing quite well here. Oh yeah, this is around where I said I didn't like my position. And then this mistake allows me to get this central pawn, which is like the anchor for his whole position, and it gives the advantage back. But still, even here, I'm not doing as well as I thought. It's probably due to my weak king. Yeah, see, oh yeah. Computer didn't like this move. Okay, what was I supposed to play here? I wonder. Let's turn this off. To immediately challenge the queen. But what about here? Here. What should I play from this point? Not sure. Isn't that some like nice high quality analysis? You like to hear you're not sure. Oh yeah, another mistake here. Gives quite a bit of advantage. So it likes this first. Why? Because if I take here, there's what? Check. It's like giving me my arrows for some reason. Come on, man, you're shorting me. I'll get that fixed for next time. Don't worry. Probably, maybe. I'm a real professional over here. It's raining outside. You hear that? But okay, the rest of the game from here was probably like the immediate trade, didn't it? Yeah, I have a massive advantage here from this point, and the rest of it was just a matter of cleanup. But okay, I appreciate whoever was here listening to the ramblings of a madman, and I'm very green right now. But all right, that's my closet, and